Hello everyone, ET Studios here, and today we're having a look at something a bit different, but also really cool. We're having a look at a world that was on the workshop. It was released quite a bit ago, and I downloaded it, realizing it was almost a gigabyte, and I didn't finish downloading it and I forgot about it. And I saw it today in my workshop list, and thought this will be amazing. Because I looked at the description, and it was in fact in one of the update videos for Space Engineers. They showcased it. And something really interesting I know about this is, well, these gas giants you see on the screen at the moment, they're actually gas giants, and you go up to about this point. I'm in spectator mode at the moment, and then they kind of just stop. That's the ground there. And it's really cool. This particular planet, I think it is, there's a few similar to it, has a corrosive atmosphere that'll like slowly destroy your ship if you're in that atmosphere. So it's really cool. I really like this world. We're gonna hop into player mode now and have a look around the world and see if it actually does what they say it does. So I'll catch you guys in Space Engineers after this little thing has gone through my little cinematic playthrough. This world has about 8 planets and 10 moons, I think they said, so it should be really cool. It has, as far as I know, 2 planets that support life. There might be only one, but it looked like 2. And the gas giants are massive. I don't know how they managed to get the scale, unless, because I was in spectator mode, I didn't really see the scale. The gas giants might be normal size, and then all the other things are scaled really far down, or they made a custom sized planet that's absolutely massive. But we shall find out. So I'll meet you guys in Space Engineers. So here we are in Space Engineers, and this world is amazing. It's massive. The planets are really cool. Some of them have, like I said, corrosive atmospheres. It's amazing. So we're going to have a look at each individual planet, maybe not every single one because that would take quite a while, but let's start where I think the start of the system is. So we're going along all these planets to this one, which is this system's version of Mercury, I guess, except it looks nothing like Mercury. So it's basically very similar to the standard moon in the game, a bit different. It's got quite a few pretty cool formations on the surface. If I can find some, I'll show you. It's got little, yeah, there we go, some little pointed structures like this that look fairly interesting. They look pretty cool. Let's put that to scale for my character. I'll quickly put him over here. Okay, so there's my oh wow. That structure's a bit bigger than I thought it was. It's a massive mountain. I'll put my character on top of it. So there's my character. It is quite big. Cool, so this is the first planet. It seems pretty cool. It's a nice little moon-like structure, but it's actually really big. So I'd say this is actually maybe a little bit smaller than the Easy Start Earth-sized planet, like all the ones in the normal Space Engineers world. So let's go to the next planet. The gas giants in the background almost look the same size as the one we're about to go to, but no, they're a lot further away and a lot bigger. So I don't know if it's one of these that look similar to this that have a corrosive atmosphere. So we're gonna have a look. Let's come down over here, and I'll spawn in a random ship. And let's grab this one. And let's see. There's no oxygen on this planet. Let's just fly around. Okay, really cool planet, and it's the first one to have a moon. So let's have a look at this moon. Oh, Space Engineers looks really nice sometimes, I must say. You get those moments like this. It looks amazing. So, a very non-life supporting moon of death, and look at that view. So not much on this planet, it's just very rocky, solid planet. And also, I did get something pointed out to me on the comment section of the world. It doesn't look like there are actually any ore patches on most of these planets. I don't know if that was because they were made before the ore patches, well, not ore patch, before some things came into place, but so this is the first Earth-like planet. I'll quickly spawn in the character over here. At 0.98 G, and oxygen's low on this planet, so that's interesting. Oh, oxygen's high. Does that mean there was oxygen? Hold on. Yeah, oxygen low, which means you could. It's like the alien planet. It does have oxygen, but very little. That's really cool. So back to this planet. It's similar to the Earth-like planet, but has a few fairly cool differences. It has this sort of brown dirt, which you don't see very often on the Earth-like planet. I do like it a lot. A little bit extra detail in there. I mean, look at that. That's an amazing view. And also the plant life is a lot more dense. You get a lot of forests. And also, I will point out, if you have a look at the top left, my FPS is 20. I run an Earth-like planet at about 40. That's partly because of all these trees. It's just killing the FPS. And that's how the world came. I don't know if I can change forward density after it's been added to the world. So I'm going to get away from there. Oh, hold on. There's a patch of ice lake over here. That's cool. That looks different from the normal one. I like that a lot. That texture for the. Oh, and you got that little sand. Looks like a little beach. This looks really cool. I think this would be amazing for a little survival. If you're starting up a survival series, this would be incredible. Especially if you could run it at least. The moon to this one. Oh, it's got an atmosphere. Looks a lot like the. Which one is it? Europa moon around Mars on the normal easy starts. So, got our character. No oxygen on this one, but it does have an atmosphere, so I guess more wind resistance, and you'd probably be able to use the wings on the plane parts mod. So where's the rest of the solar system? Over there! Quite hard to miss those massive gas giants. Now, this planet from afar looks like an Earth-like planet, but when you get closer, you see that it's quite a empty wasteland. But let's have a look and see if there's any oxygen in this one. No oxygen. I would expect there to be. It looks like Hoth, except there's less ice. It does look cool. I do like it. That's the dogs in the background. Don't know if you can hear them. Sorry about that. No moon. No moon. Okay. So the gas giants and all of their moons. The gas giants are massive. Absolutely massive. If I can see it. 2G. 2.8 Gs. That's a lot, I'll say. Have they managed to get that working? I've got my jetpack on, guys. I can't physically move with my jetpack on. Look. You can barely lift yourself off the ground. Look, I have to like... That's cool. You don't have enough thrust physically to get off this. Let's see if some of my rockets work. I've got a little rocket. I can't spell. Falcon 9. This. Just a little rocket here. I will point out that this world has quite a few. Oh wow! The gas giant ripped it apart. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so spawn it in, and the G's are just too much. It just breaks it apart. I think it has a corrosive atmosphere, you can say. I forget you can't fly with your. Okay, so basically, if you fall in this planet's gravity field, you are dead. Let's see if that thing from before, the Joyrider, how long that can survive if it's just. That's cool. Well, re-entry. Re-entry killed it. Re-entry definitely killed it. Ah, wow. Okay, so tip: don't go into this planet's atmosphere, ever. Unless you wanna, if you wanna get rid of your stuff, throw it in there. If you wanna tell your friend to go and explore it because you want his ship to explode, that's the way to do it. And let's see. Also, no, there's no oxygen in that one. Oh, this game looks so good, like it. Okay, so we're spawning the character in over here. This one has 0.37 Gs and no oxygen again. This one looks pretty cool. It's nice little barren type of brownish color. It looks really nice. I like that. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the other moons around here. We've got another just standard looking moon. And let's have a look over here. Ooh, this might be a corrosive one. In fact, I believe this probably is. Okay, let's put this in here. I spawned it in the ground, didn't I? Okay, let's put it in over here. Let's check the specs on this one. 0.35 Gs and no oxygen again. And we'll have a look and see if this has a corrosive atmosphere. Ah, this world's amazing. You could explore these planets and give yourself a really cool goal. You could start at the start and work your way through the planets. Cool, so here's our second to last planet. A massive gas giant again. Let's see how this one goes with ships. Yeah, really doesn't like them. Really doesn't like ships. Seems that some things do survive, but they're burning and slowly fall. Let's have a look. The last planet out here. Okay, well that's another moon. This is the last planet. I guess their version of Pluto. Hello Pluto, that small planet on the edge of the solar system. By the way, this is the Novana system. I probably didn't mention the name. That's a bit stupid of me. Workshop link in the description. This is a very, very bright planet. That is a planet, people. Not me blanking out the screen. That's a planet. There are rocks on the planet, so you can get resources from the rocks, but not from all patches. So, good luck with that. Thank you everyone for watching. And like I said, if you did like the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, then you know where the dislike button is. If you do press the dislike button, let me know how I can improve. And if you like my content, subscribe and so you can see more of my content. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next one.